Deep within you, beyond the noise of the world and the labels of diagnosis, lies a silent, wise, and powerful intelligence, the inner physician. It needs no scalpel, no prescription, only your attention, your faith, and your word. This is not a talk about external remedies, but a call to awaken your inner power. The power that can regenerate cells, restore organs, and bring the entire body back into harmony. Your body is not your enemy. It is your ally, a perfect messenger that speaks through symptoms and heals in silence when you speak to it with love, conviction, and truth. In this first episode, prepare for a profound and transformational journey where you will learn to listen to the whispers of your soul through the body, to communicate with every cell, and to turn your thoughts into medicine. This is a path of self-discovery, but also of conscious miracles, where the invisible becomes tangible and the impossible natural. Your mind is the key. Your word is the channel, and your faith the fire that heals. Welcome to an ancient knowledge wrapped in spiritual science. You can begin now. Talk to your body and heal. This video was not made to entertain your mind, but to awaken the healer that sleeps within you. The advice you hear do not contain theories, speculations, or empty promises. They contain instructions. Instructions to activate an intelligence that already lives within you, but that you have likely ignored. The intelligence of your cells, your glands, your blood, your heart. Your body is not failing you. It is obeying. It is following to the messages that unknowingly you have been giving it for years. Through your thoughts, your words, your silences, your complaints, and your beliefs. This work was born with a single purpose: to show you how to change those internal commands and release a new pattern of life, health, and renewal from the very center of your consciousness. It doesn't matter what diagnosis you've been given. It doesn't matter how long you've been experiencing symptoms or repeating stories of physical limitation. What matters is that from today you will learn to speak to your organs, your tissues, your cells, and not in a symbolic or poetic way, but with precision, with method, with observable results. You will learn to plant words in your subconscious as one plants in a garden, and to harvest health where once there were only complaints. In this introductory video you will be taught how you can talk to the different part of you. Not forgotten parts, but obedient ones waiting for a new instruction. And you will be the one to give it, because the body listens. Because the body remembers, and because the body can also forgive. If you listen to the message with the same attention you've given your symptoms, something inside you will begin to change sooner or later. As said earlier, this is not just another video. It is a bridge between spirit and flesh, and you are about to cross it. Speak to your body and heal. Are you ready to transform your life? Let us now begin. Your body is like a school. Every organ in your body has the ability to learn. This statement is in fact a functional truth of your inner life. Remember, your cells do not only respond to chemical or electrical stimuli, they also respond to your thoughts, not through abstract reasoning, as a human student would, but through a direct form of vibrational obedience. The whole body is like a silent school, and the mind that inhabits it is its only teacher. Every time you repeat an idea, you reinforce it. Every time you feel an emotion, you plant it. And every time you speak, you issue a command that descends to organs that listen, learn, and act accordingly. This is not superstitious belief. It is mental law in action. Take the case of Mr. Wong, a middle-aged car mechanic who, after years of lifting heavy engine parts, was given medical diagnosis of chronic lumbago, and likely irreversible without surgery. He didn't want surgery, but he wanted to move freely again. When told that his spine could learn a new function, he doubted. He was asked to consider the following. If it's true that mental repetition can cause ulcers, sweating, hair loss, or increased heart rate, then it must also be true that it can induce order, peace, oxygenation, and flexibility. And if each cell reacts to stress as if receiving hostile instructions, then it can also respond to words of harmony as if they were lessons taught by a loving teacher. He was given a suggestion to practice daily by lying on his back before sleep, and upon waking up he was to place his hand on his lower back and repeat in a calm, steady voice, "Spine, learn to be flexible. I'm with you. I lighten you. I bless you. Release. Vibrate in peace." He did this for 40 nights without missing one. By the end of that time, his pain was barely a memory, and his flexibility had returned, not by magical miracle, but by re-education of the tissue. Many may ask, but how can an organ learn if it doesn't have rational consciousness? The answer lies in understanding that the subconscious, which governs all automatic functions of the body, does possess intelligence. It does not think discursively. It doesn't analyze, compare, or reason. It obeys, and it does so precisely without irony or interpretation. If you say, "This breaks my heart," it registers as a command. If you repeat every morning, "I'm sick of this," your stomach believes it. If you constantly say, "Stress is killing me," your heart prepares to collapse. But if you say, "I am the life of God flowing freely," if you affirm every cell vibrates with perfect health, then the subconscious takes these phrases as directives for reprogramming. This is what we call mental law. What is accepted in the conscious mind when sustained with faith and repeated with emotion descends to the subconscious and becomes manifest. This teaching, which may seem new, has existed since ancient times. In the Bible it is written, "My son, attend to my words. Incline thine ear unto my sayings. Let them not depart from thine eyes. Keep them in the midst of thine heart, for they are life unto those that find them, and health to all their flesh." Proverbs 4:20-22. Notice how the text directly associates words with medicine and mental attention with bodily life. It does not say consult the herbalist nor visit the temple, but rather attend to my words. This is not metaphor. It is literal instruction on how the word generates substance. Just as you teach a child to walk with patience and repetition, so too can you teach your liver to regenerate, your muscles to regain tone, your pancreas to produce without fear. You speak and the body listens. You think and the body responds. It doesn't always respond instantly because the body's time is not the mind's time. But obedience is guaranteed. It is like planting rice. You arrive, you wait, you trust, the growth happens. The mistake of modern man is not that he lacks faith, but that his faith is misplaced. He believes more in disease than in life. He repeats with conviction, "I get sick every time when it rains," and he does. He forgets that his word is law to his subconscious, and the subconscious is the foreman of the body. What it is commanded, it executes. If the command changes, the result changes. There was a woman suffering from arthritis in her hands. In distress, she could no longer sew, cook, or hold a cup without pain. When she was asked what she usually said about her hands, she answered without hesitation, "I always say they're my old useless hands." She was asked to change her language, to bless them, to call them young, soft, and obedient. She was also taught this simple prayer: "My hands are the hands of God. They obey divine intelligence. They are agile, strong, and joyful." She was instructed to repeat this for 15 minutes upon waking and 15 before bed, holding a glass of water in her hands as she spoke. After 40 days, her mobility had greatly improved. After 90, she had resumed her manual activities. The change was cellular, but it began with the word. This is not about denying symptoms. It is not about pretending you're healthy when you have a fever or swelling. It is about remembering that the body is always listening. And like a good student, it repeats what its teacher teaches. If the teacher says, "You're useless," the body gives up. But if the teacher affirms, "I am life within you," the body responds with vigor. Your organs are not inert pieces of flesh. They are fine receivers of your mental states. Your pancreas or heart are not a deaf machine. It is a faithful servant that adjusts its chemistry according to the mental climate around it. Your heart does not beat at random. It beats according to your view of life. If you live under constant blows, it beats with violence. If you live in joy, it dances in harmony. What are you teaching your body today? To many, this teaching may seem strange because they have been taught to see the body as something separate from the soul. But no such division exists. It is one and the same thing with different degrees of density. Thought is subtle, muscle is dense, but both are manifestations of the same energy. What is believed in the subtle is expressed in the material. The ancient sages understood this. Modern physics confirms it. Every organ vibrates. Every cell emits light. Every tissue has memory. And that memory can be cleansed, nourished, and elevated if the thought that feeds it changes. It is not enough to repeat phrases at random. They must be felt. They must be believed. They must be treated as sacred seeds. Just as a farmer does not throw seeds to the wind and expect a harvest, you cannot throw words without faith and expect healing. The phrases must be sown with intention, watered with emotion, and sustained with conviction. The body does not respond to words you don't feel. It responds to what you deeply believe. That's why Jesus said, when you pray, believe that you have already received it and it will be yours. He did not say, when you pray, wait for it to happen someday. He said, believe now, for that now is the moment of planting. That now is the root of all regeneration. To those who listen, your body is not condemned. No matter the diagnosis, age, or family history, your body is a living field awaiting your instructions. Your body is your student. Speak to it, educate it, bless it, and watch how it obeys. If you like what you just have heard, please consider subscribing to this channel as new videos on this topic will be uploaded from time to time. I've noticed that over 80% of the people who visit this channel are not subscribed. You can support this project by pressing the subscribe button and liking the video. Thank you for inspiring me to continue creating more and better content for you. Until the next episode, bye for now and God bless.